So I'm sliding when I steer, cause I'm fly like a queer. Oh, my fault. That's my fault. Different times. It was 2019 we recorded this one. She said she got a friend. Tell your friend I wanna meet her. And if she got a Benz, oh, welcome to the Really Good Podcast, man. Home of the Really Good Podcast. Episode, was it 75?
75.
Oh, that's what you're asking about the jobs. All right, we'll get the jobs queued. I got to get them cooked up. But it's episode 75, man. Wow, so exciting. 3 quarters.
Let's go.
3 quarters, guys. Q4 is coming up. Be prepared. That's when all the sales numbers come back. But, man, what am I forgetting to say? If you're watching this, you got to like and subscribe. We just recently went viral on TikTok. Actually, Cap, did you know that I looked it up. What's considered viral? Super viral. Or like to be considered a viral sensation, 6 million. 1 million is like medium viral. Like you're a little viral. We're about to be a little viral off this one. So we already went super viral.
We've already been.
But we need another one to go viral. Hey, by the way, did you see me in the comments on the Really Good Pod page?
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, you was going in. I didn't read all of them, but like
it's probably not worth your time.
I got like 9 comments straight.
I was going back and forth with this little skinny fat white kid. Oh God, I was at the Tesla Superchargers. That's why I had time. So I was like, fuck it, we could go back and forth with it, man. Bro, people be getting mad at the randomest ones that you wouldn't expect them to get mad about.
Really?
When I was talking about people that don't drink much, how they'll just have a couple of shots and they're having the worst part of drinking, and now they're all calling me an alcoholic and like saying like we don't care about that type of stuff. We don't care. This is peer pressure bullshit. And the kids in like high school, like, fam, you're not even old enough to drink.
That was the main thought. I was like, bro, you probably can't buy drinks, and you probably are Muslim, so you can't drink. You feel me? So I don't know.
He's white.
I like those types of topics. That one was surprising. I didn't think that one would have popped off like crazy. But then, see,
I'm just a viral sensation.
It just gave people shit to talk about.
I know. Whenever it's like general stuff, that's when people start getting horny.
Yeah, the broad topics, that's the best.
It's crazy. Hey, you know what y'all been on this week, man? I feel like I haven't seen you guys much. It's a Friday, by the way. Finally, we're back on pod schedule.
Yeah. This week, shooting and editing music.
What the fuck? Hold up.
Yeah. Nah, it's people upstairs.
See, bro, when you live near kids, bro, you be hearing some shit.
Bro, talk shit to them like you were talking shit in the comments.
Oh God.
Just tell them shit.
They start yelling. But no, shooting, editing music videos. I want to say I shot.
Oh, busy body.
Yeah, I shot like 4 different.
That's it.
Music videos. I got my
Why not 5?
Card. Yeah, I know.
Why not 5? If you're really a hustler, you do 5.
I'm gonna start doing 5 a day.
Probably, yeah. That's good.
A second.
Don't even edit them.
Yeah,
just shoot them.
I got my business account card, my debit card. I got my credit card. But bro, when I saw the LLC on that shit, I was like, okay. It's kind of nice, you know what I'm saying? Because I got my full name and then right under it got the LLC name. That's kind of nice. You know?
Yeah, that's real deal.
So I gotta keep building.
Get that business credit together, man. Get that business credit.
Honestly, to be honest, I've been on some bullshit, man.
What the hell?
Yeah, bro. Like it's like I've been doing the shit. Like I've been watching the course, but bro,
what's the course?
The course for the social media marketing agency.
Oh, your social media marketing agency. I've been watching that
course. And what was it called? I've been fucking up. I've been looking at TikTok too much. Yeah, bro. To be honest, this week was horrible. But I posted my first stand-up clip today. Yeah, that was cool. I finally
it went medium viral.
Yeah.
What's it at right now?
It's a 10K.
On what?
Huh?
On what?
IG.
IG?
I think I got 0 views on TikTok because I don't use the platform as much.
Oh, I thought you posted on our page. I was gonna say that low-key happened to me when I posted my music video on our page. I think because it's just so different from all the other stuff we post.
Bro, but we so cool.
I feel like it knows. Like,
but at least I feel like comedy stand-up would do better than the music video. I guess the music video was random.
I was trying to post it right now, but I forgot.
It's okay, bro. Keep at it.
Yeah,
Keep at it, man.
Bro, it's pretty cool. It's dope that, like, recording the stand-ups and shit. What I did, I showed it to both of you guys. I did the fucking... We watched the new pieces that I have, and then we watched my first piece.
Dude, the first one is so funny.
Legendary.
Oh my God. That is the funniest stuff ever. No, it
came out with hella energy, but that middle part where you choked up was like...
Bro, that was so funny, bro.
I was like, no, my eyebrows are... My name is longer
no, wait, hold on.
This thing was talking about his name. First of all, he joked about his name for like 5 minutes straight, just about his name. Then he's like, yo, my name is so long. He's like... shit. Like he gives up, and he's like, I mean, it could be long as the alphabet, And he just went right back in giraffe neck, or I was gonna say, and it was
DMV lines,
funny.
bro. It was horrible. Like every single time I watch that one, it's so cringe. It's funny that you guys laugh, but
that's hilarious.
There were some gems in there, bro.
Yeah.
The cousin joke, that's a gem.
Yeah. That's the cool part. It's like you kind of get to see your brain where it was at that time, and now I guess I have more tools in my repertoire, so I could add on to those jokes and write them differently. French. You know? Repertoire.
Yeah. Nah, I be feeling like that about songs too. Like an old one where like, oh yeah, low-key there was something there, but now I have the tools to like finish it, make it like some
Pro
shit.
Tools.
Yeah.
What was you recorded though? The first was it always Pro Tools for you?
Yeah, I do like Soundtrap or something. Soundtrap's cool.
I gotta get rid of my Soundtrap.
Soundtrap's a vibe. Well, so we got anything else to review? Did anything happen this week? Oh, my week, dog, it was good. Busy. Yeah. Mad busy, dog. But yeah, it was cool. It was a good week. I had a good time. I feel like there was something I was going to tell you guys, but it's not coming to mind.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Y'all seen this clip of the Fresh and Fit podcast?
Nope.
Nah.
There was this clip where they ask a woman about independence, and the woman is like, okay, independence for a woman. I wrote it down here. I get it out right now. The woman was like, independence for a woman is a woman who doesn't need a man but wants a man, right?
How is that?
Why does her and her relationship status have to do with her being a woman?
No. He asked her about independence. Let me tell you what happens after. Some ops show up at the door, right? And they're banging. They might have a Glock or whatever the fuck it is. All the women, they hide it in the balcony. So the irony in that is so fucking funny. It's like, I don't need a man, but when shit's going down, I'm gonna hide away from the problems. Or if somebody breaks into our house, I want that man to go help him. It's not like I need that man to go take care of that. I just think it's such a dumb argument because I think women need men just like men need women.
So what is true independence?
Exactly. So wait,
no,
what?
I'm asking you.
What is true independence?
You don't ever say exactly and then say, wait, what?
Wait, what?
So what is true independence? Exactly. What?
Wait, what?
I mean, that depends on person to person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know what a true independence for women is. The fuck? I'm not a woman. I just think that argument was dumb.
I'm tired of this conversation about men versus women now. I think people drink the Kool-Aid.
It's so stupid, bro.
It's just like, bro, like you said, we need each other. Men love women, women love men. Like at the end of the day, dogs and cats, they're gonna chase each other around the circle to the end of time. You feel me? Like, and that's just how it's gonna be.
Yeah, and like there's just certain roles, like, bro, it's cool. Like, yeah, if someone's breaking in, like, if the man sends his wife to down, like, get the bat, honey, I'll be here. I'm gonna call 911. Yeah. That's crazy. But then it's like, you can have a level of independence as far as life goes. But if we're talking like protection, that's a different story. And let's make sure on this pod we don't at all talk about body count. I'm so fucking tired of seeing this stupid stuff about body counts, bro. Like, when you see these grown men, like, okay, would it be affected if this body count shit? Or I just saw a new one. It was saying like it was a study of like how body count affects like different X, Y, and Z. Bro, I don't want to hear about this stuff anymore. Like, it's the most dumbed down, stupid conversation ever. And all these guys are like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be a high-class man. Bro, high value man. Bro, people of high value getting that fucking bread are not talking about body counts all day. And, how much does that affect you? Do you care about body count? Bro, it's so played out.
I don't think high-value men say I'm a high-value man.
They just know it. They just act. They just
you gotta move like it. You gotta be it. Like a cat don't say, "Hey, I'm a cat. I do cat stuff. I drink milk and purr." Like, nah, you just be a fucking cat. You do what you do. Jimi Hendrix never said I'm cool. Like, nah, he just knew he was cool and walked with that swagger. A lot of people do that shit. Like, I respect
some
that
are
shit
like
way
that.
more.
Some are like that. But I mean, there's definitely a lot of rich people that love to throw their dick on the table and be like, "Yeah, I'm rich, bitch," and fucking flex all their racks. Yeah. So it's more a personality thing. Because shit, I'll probably tell everyone I'm a high value man. First, that's how I introduce myself. What do you do for a living? Like, oh, I'm a high value man. That's it. Well, you seen that new Kevin Hart?
The movie?
Dude, he has a movie and it's actually really good.
Mark Wahlberg?
Well, all right. The first half is really good. It gets
actually
with
really
Mark
good.
Wahlberg.
Yeah, because it's actually funny.
What do you mean?
No, because you know.
What do you mean? Kevin Hart makes
you know,
great movies.
Nah. Chill out, bro.
Just because he overloads the content, some of them flop.
They're fun.
Like,
They're fun. But like a lot of them, it's just kind of like the Kevin. It's like he knows the formula of his humor, And so it just kind of relies on him being that same character and being funny in that way. This, I don't know who directed it. I don't know who produced it or who edited it. But all three of them banging, bro. Like, they made it so funny and they made so many parts like I just didn't expect to happen.
Me Time, right?
Yes,
that's the one?
Me Time.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Him and Mark Wahlberg. I'll be honest, near the end, it gets a little, like, when it starts getting serious, it's kind of a drag. But I'm like 16 minutes left to go. I got to wait for someone so we can finish it. But, dog, honestly, there was some really funny, there was some, like, really funny parts, though. And it caught me off guard. But in the movie, he's a stay-at-home dad. That's where this conversation reminded me of. And that situation happens. Bro, that would be pretty awkward when you're at, like, dinner conversations. There was like, oh, what does your husband do for a living? And you're like, I take care of the kids. Oh, yeah, and there was a lot of, like, witty stuff in there. It was very funny.
Can you have a low-level, quote-unquote low-level job and still be a high-value man?
Yeah, I'd say so. Depends what the job is, though. It's got to be, like, meaningful.
Like, high value in the sense of social media or, like, just in your own personal shit? Because
I guess that depends.
Because I feel like you could still be a high valued man or like personally, you could be high valued because you're taking care of the kids, you're taking them to activities, just like in the movie.
But you drive a bus, huh? But you drive a bus, right? So like from societal standpoints, it's like, oh, you're not making enough money. You're probably not making enough money to put yourself in a better house. You know what I'm saying? These are some ideas. Right?
I think it just depends on the people around you, do they value you?
Bro, but honestly,
do they hold you to a high regard? Do they care about you? Do they respect you?
But the whole high value conversation, it's really just in that small demographic, but that's also a huge demographic as far as social media, where it's actually only about like these like Instagram girls. Like, how will the Instagram girls fuck you? And this is what this is. So you have to be of this status. It's not actually like real life if you think about it. Like, I remember the hall monitor, or not hall monitor, but like security guard Tyrone, bro. Remember
high value man.
Bro, like, but not by that stupid ass metric. I don't think. I mean, you're a high value man, just a valuable person, I'd say. Like, but
Tyrone.
that whole metric is. I don't think you. I think you had left before then.
Sosis.
It's a different metric, bro. The whole metric is stupid, dog. I can't wait for social media to change and be on to the next thing. Because this is like nonstop, bro. Like, I just skip. I'm trying to get my algorithm to just get rid of all that stuff. I don't want to hear about mansplaining. I just saw that one pop up again. So stupid, man. Like, I just wish people could understand how stupid they sound in these conversations when they're like, "Oh, you're mansplaining. Here's what that is." No, that's not. These are made up things, bro. Like, you guys are focused on all the wrong things, and this is why you guys are all failures. Or soon to be. I'm sorry, bro.
Clip it.
all the people that everyone looks up to, bro, just know that they were not having these conversations unless they were monetizing it and making it content.
Just feels like I'm maturing, and like seeing the same conversation on social media is just annoying. It's like I'm.
It was fun for like a week. Like, you jump in, let's throw our hat in the fold, let's comment on this shit. But now it's like, bro, I feel like we're idiots if we keep talking about it.
And honestly, I feel like with social media, it's
till this bitch get monetized. Then fuck it, wherever that algorithm takes us, baby.
But I feel like with like the algorithm, it's so large. There's so many things that like we can't
pause.
No pause. But like, there's so many things that I bet we don't know about because of how large the algorithm is.
I know about a lot of things, champ.
Bro, because I saw Charlemagne on the Logan Paul fucking Impulsive podcast, and he was talking about, like, he never heard of Andrew Tate. You know, it's like, if you're able to live in, like, seclusion.
But he's like 50, bro.
That's understandable. Yeah, his algorithm's probably different.
My mom don't know him. Oh, no, but he's in hip-hop, so that's different.
I think our algorithm is probably going to be very similar because we're like, it's the age demographic, you know? I feel like from 18 to like 30, these are the motherfuckers that are talking about body count and all that. And it's the shit that just gets you clicks.
I think even younger too, bro. I really think like, because you know there's so many kids on TikTok. I really think it's like the people that comment on our stuff, then you look at the page and they're like kids.
What the fuck? What's wrong with this nigga?
Just fucking up the pod. Who is that?
Who is that? Oh, is that Charge Go?
Alvy's at work.
Oh.
Charge Go the Great. 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 Charge Go.
Well, you did.
Charge Go. Charge Go.
What's good,
though? Yeah, bro, that shit is just too played out, man. I'm sick of it. It's kid shit. No, but what was the last thing we were saying? Because
algorithm, social media.
Yeah, bro, it's kids. I feel like when you're in high school and stuff, you're gonna talk about this stuff all day endlessly, and you keep wanting hearing these like adults' perspectives on stuff, and these guys that like seem very cool online. But man, I can't be on that kid shit.
I think they got to separate the kid shit. Like I think because kids, they still got to put their age to use TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm. Like you won't lie.
I understand that but I hope they could verify people. I hope they have a better chance of verifying people because the shit. I don't want kids to be seeing certain content that I make. You know what I mean? Because it's not like I don't want my niece to be watching the podcast clips. The fuck?
Yeah, if they separated the kids a little more, bro, maybe they'd stop like banning people for every little thing, bro. Dang, I'd be scared making the edits like, fuck, dog, like, because I know I bleeped it, but it's insinuating something. What if they say it's bullying, bro, and they report it? Like, you never know. Oh, by the way, we got banned again from going on live.
What?
don't say what like that. Yeah, we got banned till September 6th. We can't go on live. It's because I was in the car. It wasn't my fault.
Saying?
I was in the car. That's why.
What do you mean you were in the car? You're just moving?
You can't be driving and be on live. Because they say you're doing dangerous activities.
Oh, the funny thing is,
they banned me. No, I mean, I got banned last week too. So that's because I kept saying gay on it. And I was like, bro, look at this gay-ass dude over here. It's like we're all setting up for we're setting up for the other pod. But
that's hilarious.
Yeah, bro. This time I was just driving, bro. Then I'm out the car talking to the viewers, which I was shocked were still in there. It was like 8 or 9 of them. I was feeling good about it.
That was nice.
I'm like, I gotta keep it going. I'm raising it up. They're like, oh, what are you getting? What did you forget? Blah blah blah. I'm about to show them the camera that I was grabbing, and then boom, it's off. I wasn't even in the car anymore.
Be careful. We're on account warning, dog.
Dude, I know, and low-key I had the extendo. But I think they don't recognize it as a gun.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it's just a clip. It's just a clip.
Yeah, come on, bro. It could be for anything.
Oh, man.
It could be for anything.
Bro, what's that shit called? Yeah, I'll be so afraid to post certain things. Like sometimes, even though Andrew Tate got banned, I'm like, damn, should we still post his content?
Yeah, I wonder about that. Like, how much is our stuff gonna go up when we talk about Mr. Tate? When like they obviously hate him, so why would they boost anything in that algorithm? You know,
there's a lot of people that like him.
He was already killing the algorithm, exactly. So I wonder about that because if you guys didn't like him so much, is there nothing you could have done to like take down everything, or not take down, but like mess up the algorithm? So if you post about Andrew Tate, it's just not gonna go up.
Yeah,
but
bro.
I guess not.
Like Alex Jones shit. Like they take off Alex Jones episode unless you put like, oh, this is a comedy episode. You have to put like a disclaimer. Like with the Andrew Schultz one, they did the first one, they took it off. Second time he came on, they're like comedy disclaimer. Because you got to make it.
I hate this world, bro.
No.
Comedy disclaimer. Like he's a fucking comedian doing stand-up. You needed a disclaimer? Yeah. This is going to be stand-up. These are jokes. As opposed, like, dude, does it even matter? Does it matter if it's a joke or not? Like, say whatever you want, bro. Let them do their thing.
We got to bring back bullying. That's what I'm saying.
Bring back
bullying needs to bring back. We need to have a big natural disaster. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys my idea, dog, earlier. When you guys were talking about the trans stuff. All right, in 2030, everyone is going to have one day of the year. Everyone comes to work. Boom. Switch out clothes. You got to dress as the other gender.
Not doing it.
It's happening.
Nope.
So it's just like, it's like the purge, right? For one day. But instead of killing, you're just switching outfits and putting on makeup.
Yeah, trans day.
On that one day, I'm a female.
You wouldn't, yeah, exactly.
One day just to get it all out.
On that one day, I'm a female going to a male, so I just dress like I am.
No, it doesn't work like that. You can't cheat the system.
You like that? You like that.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Gotcha.
Can't cheat the system, bro.
This guy is not gonna pay his taxes.
You like the way I flip flopped?
I did.
No pun intended. No.
You seen this? Since we're already talking about fucking Andrew Tate, you see the hypocrisy out of KSI and Logan Paul?
No, explain it to me,
bro. Logan Paul will not platform Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit,
bro. He's talking about
he wouldn't box him now, and he was all happy it fell through and shit.
And he doesn't want to get him more clicks, bro. But when you posted the suicide of the guy in Japan or the video of that shit, people asked you, yo, do you think you deserve a second chance? You're like, yeah, man. Like I'll come correct, man.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you really gonna go to that extent of, bro? It's because they love this because your content when you're PC, it's gonna go up. People are gonna love it. Oh, people are gonna. Huh? Do
you think it's like a PR thing, like trying to keep it PC? Like, oh, okay, everybody.
I kind of felt like that, bro.
Talk against.
Because I'm like, there's no way you really feel like that. I felt like most creators. Well, that's cap because there's a lot of creators that be hating on them, but like people, especially people that have been canceled before. You got to at least appreciate, like, man, this guy's a true entertainer. He's saying some different shit that got the whole internet captivated. Like, how do you not give no one no applause? Like, dang, this guy is really captivating just off what he was able to accomplish. And then, bro, Hustle's University, bro, they can track the numbers super easily, bro. I forgot what he said. He was getting like $7 million a month.
Damn.
Maybe I'm making it up, but it was because it's $50 a month to join, and then they just look at the count of subscribers. You can't fake that, like, bro. And then even the other platforms were starting to fuck up his bag. The payment services.
Yeah, they actually Hustlers University is not a website anymore.
Dude, that's so crazy.
Right?
They just want to end them. So I'm just surprised that creators that have already been canceled, like Logan Paul, would have something to say about him. Like, why would I give that guy a platform? Hell no. Like, I didn't even hear him saying nothing bad about him before that.
Yeah, it's like, bro, it's like you guys were talking shit and everything, but as soon as he gets canceled, now, you know, we gotta stay on this side, so like they don't get upset at us. And bro, KSI too. KSI, he was super glad that Andrew Tate got canceled, but he was agreeing with some of his points on the stream. Probably not for the ones about women. He agreed with like him trying to motivate men and all that type of shit. And he goes on, he's like, I'm so happy Andrew Tate is canceled. And it's like, bro, when you were getting canceled for your transphobic
bro,
comments,
that should be you next week, bro.
It's like, oh my God, you were getting canceled for saying tranny.
Oh my God, this world we live in.
And
don't
like,
say tranny, say trans. It's offensive. What's offensive about it?
You gotta apologize.
Like, what's offensive about it? It's an offensive term. Yeah, what's offensive about the term? Don't say it. You're transphobic. All right, bro. Whatever you say, dog.
Great arguing with
Just
you.
let me know.
Great having this conversation.
Yeah, great. Glad we were able to communicate some ideas there. That was really awesome.
You know, I think it's funny that Andrew Tate was. I honestly, after watching the Pomp interview with Andrew Tate, I don't think that he got erased from the platforms because of his like misogynistic comments about women and shit like that. I think it's just that he had so much influence, and the stuff that he was saying about how governments work and how they'll kind of like he had this one conversation where he says, it's like, you think a black billionaire and a white billionaire see racism? Like,
they see money.
You think they okay, if they're hanging out, you think they're thinking about the skin color? It's like, no. You see, the people, the shadow people, as he calls them, the shadow people, they want you to dispute about race and gender and all these types of things. So you're distracted so you can keep working for them. So it's like, if you're loaded, it's like, I don't think those are the conversations that you're going to be having on the daily.
You're also not talking about body count. That's for fucking sure, bro.
But that doesn't encapsulate the entire situation, though, because the black billionaire and the white billionaire aren't going to talk about race, but the white billionaire is invested in private jails and shit. So and probably the black billionaire too. I mean, probably he might be too. But that's the thing. Like, there's people in positions who have money who can then make sure other people don't develop as much as they do. I'm not trying to play victim. I'm just saying this is facts. Like, real life facts, you feel me? So it's just a different conversation.
But nowadays, the entire it's topic. More a difference of keep the broke people broke regardless of race. There's nothing, I don't think that points to like a race thing. I think that still stands to the point of like, they're more thinking about money and keeping that gap the way the gap is, but it's not really, I don't think it's a targeted effort on race anymore. Like, there's not really like things specifically in place of that nature where like you literally like can't open a business or can't lease a space anymore, or like your red line and shit like that. As far as that, I think it's really more, they probably just don't want people knowing what really goes on. But neither do I.
You don't, so you can just be part of the
bro,
other
there's
side?
a shortage of jobs. People need to work jobs. Hell no, I'm gonna own a big ass business, bro. I need people to work. People need to be happy working, bro. Just do it. 9 to 5. It's a vibe. You'll have a good work life. It'll be dope.
You see, this is the millionaire mindset right here.
I know people be fucking it up, bro. They just want to like they get a little bit of game, and then they just like, nah, dude, that shit's a rap, bro. We're not doing that.
Nah, but they do it smarter. Some people need to they do it smarter. They'll give out game so you can go buy their course.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the way to do it. It's like, you're not gonna you just give the surface level shit and throw in some nuggets in there so they could be very like enthused by it. They're like, oh wow, this is some shit that seems believable. Yeah. So now, okay, how do I get this started? At the end of this video, they're like, you could just get my course. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's how they get you.
Would you invest in a private jail?
Or like a private company that I know invests into jails, like a BlackRock or some shit like that? No,
if you just knew the owner, someone was
Because like, let's say, for example, like a small town in Louisiana where they don't have that much economy and the jail is the economy.
Bogalusa.
Yeah, or just for example, Bogalusa, where like everybody in the town knows everybody, but they all work the same jail. There was like a dude in Florida who was talking about it. Like, there's a jail that's been down there where the entire jail has been run by the family for decades, and they be doing some fucked up shit, like prisoners go missing type shit.
Oh shit!
You know, and like nobody ever investigates it. You know, so it's like that does happen, and so they're in these places though that disproportionately arrest black people. You know, so even if the black people are the main people of that population of that city, a black person and a white person probably won't get the same amount of time in that city. Let's say because the cop is racist or the judge is racist, who's giving the sentencing, not the cop, but whatever the case may be, right? That's an issue. That has to do with race, because that is a filter that is going over somebody's eyes that makes a decision on somebody else's life. You know, so it's like money still kind of has that involvement. But you asked me would I ever invest in a private jail? No, like that goes against my moral compass, because I know, especially if in a place where I know it's going to be wrong arresting black people like that.
So you wouldn't want to invest in the jail that I'm going to create?
No, not at all.
I wouldn't
invest. I still support you, but I'm not finna invest in the jail.
And support me with your money.
No, fuck no.
I'm gonna make a really good jail. No. Super good jail. Clean as fuck. Everyone gets recess nutrition. And
it only jails white people.
No, yeah, we're gonna have it segregated. We're gonna have a segregated jail. The blacks can do whatever they'd like.
All right.
Hispanics, whatever you like.
What about the Muslims?
Yeah, them two for sure. Even if you white Muslim, you could pass. You just can't hang with the other whites.
Okay, you just gotta grow a beard.
And the whites, battle royale every day. and we're bringing back slavery, but only for the whites. They're gonna have to foot massages. All the black and Latinos are getting foot massages every day.
Yo, get the whoa!
And they're getting their toes sucked.
I'm still not paying, but no money in the jail.
Wait, come on.
No,
that doesn't sound like something you want to invest in.
That doesn't sound humane.
Nah.
Hold on.
Oh, you're worried about the whites, bro. Yeah. Uncle Tom alert. Uncle Tom alert.
For equality for everybody, man. I just want justice and freedom, you know.
Equality for minorities.
I had a dream.
You had a dream?
I had a dream.
And then I woke up.
You were snoozing?
Should be fucked up though.
You guys seen in China with the Uyghurs? What's going on?
China? No,
you talked about that before,
bro. No, this is recent. So now
is this gonna be a little blab on thing, or is this gonna be juicy?
The United Nations.
Don't give me blue balls.
They're charging China with what's it called? Crimes against humanity.
Rape.
Oh.
Nah, because they would try to put this place as an educational center, right? But educational centers don't have like those rules. If you leave, you get shot. You know. So a bunch of them are staying there, so they're trying to change.
You're talking about the Muslim camps?
The Muslim.
Oh yeah,
the concentration camps, bro.
Super crazy.
Finally, now they're doing something about it. The United Nations, like Russia,
bro, that shit's crazy.
America, I think England too. They're all some crazy shit going on. It's like so unfair. I can't believe these people are like there and they're trying to educate them on China.
What, like Christian beliefs or something?
Christian beliefs or Chinese beliefs, like because they're in Shanghai. There's Muslim people with the beard. They shave it all off. It's like, bro, that's
crazy, bro.
Torment.
That's some shit you'd expect like during the World War II time.
Yeah.
That's super crazy.
Yeah, and it's been happening for several years.
Jackasses.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're all just worried about gender.
And we're over here just podcasting.
Speaking of gender, man, you think it's fucked up? 6ix9ine snitched on his fucking girlfriend. What's up with that shit? I know y'all saw that.
Equality,
bro. Dude, the guys is getting it. Oh.
I got these. You got that wrong.
Look at your skinny ass legs. Fuck. Bro, dude, guys are getting it rough out here, bro. Between Blueface and 6ix9ine, dog.
Oh yeah,
bro. And people always make the argument, well, why do we don't like make a big deal when the girl smacks the guy in public, but if it was the other way around,
it's a double standard.
Huge.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Like you didn't make it a big deal either. Like you're just pointing it out, but I know damn well you didn't see the video. Like,
yeah,
nah, bro. You're just like, dang, you got smacked.
Look. Ty Mitchell once said, he said, men and women are equal, but they're not the same.
Yup.
And if it's like if a girl is hitting you, unless it's not with a weapon, I guess it's a little different, you know? Because if she's just smacking you, clawing you, you could just walk the fuck away.
She got them long ass nails or them acrylic nails.
Oh shit! Because that's when you got to run, son. You can't just go fucking wail on her. Yeah. After I sent you a video of some girl that like she went and smacked the dude and the dude like socked her in the face, just knocked her out. Like
equal left and right.
If it's a stranger, I don't feel bad. But if it's your girl, you're probably tripping. But the story is that he snitched on her, and then he went on live or IG after and was saying like, "Oh yeah, they asked what happened. I told her she hit me, and then I'm the one trying to bail her out though." But it was pointed out you can't bail someone out if you're the victim in a domestic abuse situation. They won't let you. You can't pay for their bail, so that's probably why he didn't pay for bail. And then she was playing Chief Keef in the whip, talking about fuck nigga free.
What?
Sosa.
Okay, did he really snitch on her though?
Yeah, because if he told her if he told them what happened,
she hit him.
He could.
Because the story that I saw was that they were at the club. She started hitting on dude. They got escorted outside the club. Police showed up because they heard about it. But when police showed up, she was still hitting dude. So they had enough evidence at that point to then arrest her. And then after she got brought in, he then said, "Oh yeah," or told the cops at the moment, "Hey, she hit me." So it's like if everybody saw it,
that's the thing.
No, they had it on camera though. Like they had it on camera. They saw that.
Saying
they had other people. Exactly. Okay, true.
No,
that's
but like,
the thing.
I've heard that version of the story,
right?
And that could be definitely likely because they're on the street. But also, fuck that version. I just like the fact that I only want to hold on to the fact that because either way, he did admit that she hit him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
soft.
What I agree with that point.
Big snitch. Well, on your girl, like, and then you're talking about I'm trying to bail her out. Well, then what? That's literally what I would expect an abuse like a female abuse victim to do. Like the husband hits her and she calls the cops, and then she's all, "No, don't take him, don't take." Like, bro, he hit you. He needs to go.
Yeah.
And he literally acted like a female.
Well, look,
you look.
I am looking, bro.
Oh, okay, go on. My bad.
So look, when they come over and they'll tell you, like the police come to you and they're like, "Okay,
stick the baton
do you
up
want
your
me
ass.
to take her to prison?" type shit.
Do you want to press charges?
Exactly.
But that's different.
But that's still going to be a question that he had to answer.
I don't think so.
But not in public.
In public, because once you start fighting, you're still going to get arrested. But yeah, like you would have to press charges for it to like actually go further and she gets a case.
He could have just said, "Nah, don't take her to jail."
But
and
no, if she's
you don't think
if the cops pull up and she's still hitting him, that's still battery. That's still assault and battery. You can't just let that happen. But they're just watching it like, damn. Hey, you want to press charges? Like she's just knocking him out. You want to press charges? Like, nah.
But you are right in the fact that he could have been saying, "Nah, don't take her. Nah, she didn't hit me. I slipped and fell." He could have been saying that, and even then, they probably still would have taken her. But the fact that he's basically on record admitting. Yeah, I mean, they asked what happened, so I wouldn't want to lie to authority. I mean, the way he just. By the way,
come on.
Have you seen him with the Nelk Boys though?
Huh.
Bro, him and Steve will do it and all this stuff. Bro, he be on live, and bro, he sounds like a white boy now. Dead ass. Even like Academics was like, "Yo, I think he just been hanging around too many his code switching is crazy
like that."
Dog, just the way he was speaking, like so much more articulate, but actually like a white boy. Like the little twang on the end was like, "Yo, you been hanging around with hella white boys."
Trying to clean up his image.
Now he's
clean it up.
Exactly. Go to the white side.
Bro, apparently though she looked pretty busted in a mugshot. Did y'all see that?
Who? Her? The girl?
Yeah.
I didn't see the mugshot.
She's pretty. She's a pretty girl.
You see the mugshot?
I didn't see the mugshot.
I saw the mugshot. I didn't think she looked too bad. Next thing I'm gonna see it.
What, Daniel got a few
hanging out?
Daniel got a few hooks off. They're not telling us about. Start calling him Daniel. He's not 6'9".
Daniel.
All right, Sakib, busted or not busted?
Nah, she look cool.
That don't look like I.
She look cool.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't like.
Yeah, that face tune don't work in real life.
She needs some makeup.
She's just a little fucked up.
Hell no, she had makeup at the club.
That is makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
She sweated it out.
I think it's her eyes. Her eyes are just throwing. They're like,
nah, hell nah. Jade ugly.
Yo, but if you went,
I wouldn't say that.
I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing, man. I would never speak like that.
Hey, shoot.
That fucked up ass weave. Why you with this nigga? You fucking loser.
I know her baby hairs look stupid,
bro. But she needs to go on I'm just podding, bro. But she needs to go on a podcast tour. That would be so great, dog.
Nobody would watch it.
No, what? Surviving 6ix9ine? Everyone would watch it, bro. That would be viral on No Jumper for sure.
Oh yeah.
No Jumper. Adam, no. Academics isn't gonna do 6ix9ine like that, bro. That would go crazy. Someone on there talking about 6ix9ine. All the other dudes that talked about it went crazy, but this girl would be like his actual girlfriend.
Yeah,
that shit would go crazy.
Yeah,
and she's just gonna be shitting on him. That's what everyone's
I feel like
for.
It would probably be like 2-3 podcasts, and she's saying the same shit, or she's adding new shit.
Yeah, it'll be a short-lived thing.
All right,
it'll go up, bro. She probably got so many stories of his craziness.
Oh, I bet.
And what did he do to make her have to hit him? You know it had to be his fault.
Bro, stop being like the fucking media, son. Come on, men should file more domestic violence or domestic abuse cases towards women.
There's never a reason for a woman to hit a man unless he gave her one. And I assume he gave her one.
Get the fuck
Shame on him, bro. Whatever he did. Dog, I don't know, bro. Like, maybe he just didn't want to lie to
do that shit at home. Do that shit at home, man.
He in their pocket.
Like, bitch, you can't suck dick since you got veneers. Nah.
What's up with more relationship stuff? I feel like there was something. So what else are we gonna talk about? Something relationship wise, huh?
Relationship.
Huh? No. I don't think it was that. I think it was something else.
The Lil Pump shit.
No, it wasn't relationship shit. It was a guy that sings about relationship shit. Russ. Did you hear?
No.
The man canceling his. You got to tie these things together, man.
Great one.
Podcasting 101.
Does he sing about relationship shit? Is he an R&B singer?
Yeah, Russ.
He talks about a lot of shit. You can't. Don't just Andrew Tate Russ.
No, he got hot off relationships. He'll tell you he sings hella love songs, but that's why he be coming with the bars to show people like, oh,
he talk about equity.
I'm not just like a love song guy. But that's why.
Talk about the music game.
He does that to show, like he has said, like at his album, like people know me for all like singing a bunch of love songs and stuff like that because my biggest songs are love songs. So I want to make sure they know I can rap, which is why I made Chomp 2. But he could definitely rap. But he has
tell me about this. I haven't heard about this.
All right. So Russ let's see. All right. So Russ canceled his tour, and he gave an explanation. I've canceled the European tour, he began. I could make up excuses so that I don't lose money, but the reality is mentally I feel like shit. In the past 24 hours, shit happened that has led to some extremely lonely and empty realizations about things in my life that have me head felling like it's gonna burst. I thought he was smart. Why does he have that many typos? That was wild.
He didn't write that.
That was 3 words fucked up. Oh yeah, someone else is writing fucked up messages. He continued, I feel terrible about doing this to my European fans. If you no longer support me after this, I get it. If you don't believe my reason, I get it. I've never had to do this and I feel very defeated, but I can't crash and burn and give y'all shitty performances in the way out. In the way out. See, like it's not me. In the way out. This guy is slow. You will be refunded from your point of purchase. First off, y'all respect it?
His explanation sounded good. He said you ain't gotta listen to him. You ain't gotta do all that shit. But
do you think he was kind of being like a little kid when they apologize and be like, I understand if you never want to talk to me again and never want to see my face and and we're not friends anymore. I understand and I'm sorry.
You should have read it in that
like
voice.
Russ, you know damn well ain't nobody gonna be mad at you, bro. Like you just clearly explained your head is fucked up. Who even wants to see this sad ass nigga up there performing? And Russ don't do drugs like that, so he's not gonna be able to just be wilding out.
How you know that?
I just feel like he doesn't. He doesn't seem like that type of vibe. Really?
Yeah, probably not when he performs.
Fucking Adderall, maybe. Just fucking locked in on beats all day. Yeah, pop the Addy, bro.
We got to get some modafinil.
Yeah, I feel like why would the fans even want to see him that unhappy performing? But you know who did want to see him performing is his boy Lil Pump.
Ooh.
Lil Pump apparently caught wind of Russ's
announcement.
Russ's horribly spelled and grammar incorrect announcement. That wasn't even... I sounded dumber than Russ's posted. And had some aggressive thoughts on it. You think you got mental issues? That's too alright. That's just a funny start. The Gucci Gang rapper began in his Instagram story post.
Gucci Gang rapper? That's the only way they know him?
I'm from Dade County, bitch. I was born with mental health issues. How about you deal with it and stop being a fucking pussy? Whoa. Although he never named Russ, he added in a separate story, you know damn well who I'm talking to, boy. Your ass just canceled a whole European tour, bitch. Stop fucking canceling shit. Hop on that fucking plane and go do your shows, you fucking pussy.
Yo,
okay, do they have prior history?
Remember, Smoke Perp got touched up, and Lil Pump and Smoke Perp were the biggest ones yelling, fuck Russ.
And they got touched up by Russ's crew.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. They pulled up on him.
Okay.
Type shit. Yeah.
All right, so okay. So I can see him stepping in shitting on Russ now. Bro, it makes more sense just because they got priors. You feel me?
Lil Pump is a bitch,
Lil Pump is a straight bum. Like he's a bum if we're comparing him to Russ. Like he's a bum.
The only reason he's doing he's trying to get opportunity. He's trying to get them clicks. Nobody knows you anymore, dog. Besides,
well, everyone knows you, just no one's listening or paying attention. Like you can't do the same antics for like 5 years. Like your fan base grows older, and you're supposed to grow older too. But it's like he's just reaching for what he had back in like 2017, 2018, and he's just trying to get back on with that. Like people are gonna like I don't know. It's
J. Cole called it, man. Like the fuck?
J. Cole for sure.
J. Cole definitely called it.
But you would think he would have just chilled out, and now he's trying to jump on this dude. It was a funny post though. It was funny though because it's like he sounded really serious with it. Like doesn't know how to troll and like be funny. He's just.
That's why it was funny, because it was serious. That makes sense.
Just take it as a joke. He's a joke at this point, bro. Y'all saw the video of him standing in the middle of Japan and everybody just walking around him.
But and he's shocked.
Yeah, but low-key, Japan apparently like they don't know anyone over here.
Yeah,
not
really?
like that.
Damn, what the
They probably think I'm fucking Jay-Z or something.
You better get a fucking fan base in Japan and show these motherfuckers out.
But the thing is like, why are you mad at Russ for canceling his shows when you don't have any shows? How about you go get a few shows to cancel?
Although
and then be mad.
He did tear up Europe recently.
Mm.
Yeah, Lil Pump, I was surprised. Yeah, all his
that's
shit,
how you get the bag.
All his shit out here, trashed. I don't know if you went to Europe. I forgot where it was, but they showed a crowd, and it was actually going crazy. It's super surprising.
What song?
It was probably places where like they never have no one coming in. But he's not doing shit out here, bro. Like you can't really talk to Russ. Like you could talk his album, your album sales. Like any album he's ever put out, and then your album sales. Like it's not even comparable. So him jumping in was mad silly. Like, why do you care if Russ is performing a show? Like, that should not be interesting to you at all.
Yeah.
But
who do you think sells more tickets, Lil Pump or DaBaby?
Do you believe that story? DaBaby 500 tickets.
Yo, that was 14,000 people.
DaBaby cancels his show because he's not selling enough tickets. 500.
Bro, his monthly listeners and all that. That one is kind of difficult to believe, but okay. The shit I saw is the first week sales for the NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah.
And
they went really bad.
That shit was like 29,000.
No
so
backing.
That's kind of surprising. Oh, no backing. Okay.
The labels didn't put money into it. That's the thing. Like even Live Nation apparently isn't backing him like that. And so that's
why
huge.
Because of the homophobic comments.
Bro, I think it's all just catching up to him, bro. Like he hasn't moved very well as far as like the homophobic, the trans comments. Well, wait, no, was that considered trans? No, he didn't. So basically just homophobic, and then the AIDS, and then just all the fights, beating up that one bouncer, getting into it with that old dude at the Airbnb, shooting a nigga in Walmart.
Hey, that one got popped up.
Yeah, I know, but like it just when everything keeps punching the lady, talking about I didn't know whose camera it was. It's just like it's such a huge laundry list. I feel like maybe people just aren't supporting him because there's no reason why DaBaby shouldn't have a show way bigger than only 500 tickets. Is crazy.
Do you think he just marketed himself, or like they just posted on Instagram?
He doesn't have any backing from the label or Live Nation, which is like promoting group. You feel me? You're promoting business. So if you don't have any backing and you're doing it by yourself, yeah. But I read a comment under a YouTube video that said that he had chose his tour date or that date, whatever, was the same as Lil Wayne. And they had the Louisiana tour going on at the same time.
Louisiana,
so I was like,
cool
I tried to find the dates for the Louisiana tour so I could see like if they correlated. But the next show was like September 23rd, and I'm like, I don't think they was talking about that because the show, you know, feel me? So I'm like, I don't know if that's really true, but that might be a big point. Like if you already have a big Louisiana artist that's performing, nobody's gonna see your show if they already booked for that one. You know what I mean? But I think 500 tickets is pretty abysmal. Because let's say he did post, all right, I got a show. And on his Instagram, we know Instagram engagement's not that good. You got millions of followers, probably gonna get like 2,000 likes on some shit, or 20,000 likes on some shit. But you can pull more than 500 people. I could find 500 people that want to see a DaBaby concert.
Yeah, because I feel like people are thinking that he's falling off. This is one thing that happened.
Yeah, but I'm surprised because the fall off doesn't seem like
it can't be that drastic.
I get that him and NBA YoungBoy just didn't do numbers. Like it was not cracking. 29,000 first week is horrible, but I just didn't think he had fallen off like that. Like, come on, people ain't trying to see DaBaby. Like, that's
he's a great performer. Like,
it doesn't make sense to me, bro. It's like as much as I want to just jump on and just like start bashing. I mean, I don't know why. Just for content funny. I don't know why. But in this case, I just don't see it. I don't. I feel like there's a reason.
I think he'll be back. Like, just because he couldn't, or whatever the story is, 500 tickets. Like, bro, I feel like if he goes to Charlotte, he's selling tickets.
Oh, for sure. You better.
If he's going to LA, he's selling tickets.
New York.
There's a bunch of places that he's going to be selling tickets. And he's probably going to have like a Rolling Loud spot and stuff like that. Maybe. Just because if the shit's really catching up on him, because the festivals are very woke. You know, they're not going to fuck with you if you're making certain comments. So I don't know. I thought the the LGBTQ gave him a pass.
Yeah, so they forgave.
They gave him an ignorance pass. You heard about that?
That's funny.
He just got to make more music, man. That's how you get out the hole. Make great music. If he puts out a banger today, people would not care about the last 2 years of what happened at all.
Bro, I heard Flacco talking about the baby washed. He just be coming on little kid beats every time, the same beat.
I mean, people have been
somebody
saying
said
that,
it's SpongeBob beats.
SpongeBob beats, that's what it was. Yeah, the SpongeBob beat. The last project he dropped didn't do well. They think he's just played out, and then all his antics have made him also not get any backing and stuff. I don't know what to make of it, bro, because I don't know, man. The baby, like, it just didn't seem like his window had already closed. It still seems like he's the baby, bro. Like,
yeah, he's still live on
look
this
at
shit.
the nigga, the baby. Come on,
that's
bro.
One of my favorite videos.
Come on, he knocked out what's his name, Cash Cole or something.
That's his name. That was his actual name, the guy.
I don't think his actual name.
His hood name.
or like, yeah. I didn't even know that guy was like a personality.
I don't think he's a personality. I think they knew him from like the hood or something. But either way,
I don't
look
think
at the nigga, the baby.
Why is it catching up to him now? That's the weird part. Like the Rolling Loud shit happened a few months ago, and then
because people are selective. People are selective about when they want to cancel somebody. Same thing with Andrew Tate. The Andrew Tate video of him quote unquote hitting that woman happened years ago. And then they brought it out recently and then canceled him for it and ruined his entire business.
But there's nothing going on about the baby right now besides this. And prior to that, he didn't have anything that was brand new that would not make people.
But when it helps somebody else, then
we also hadn't really seen a moment for this type of thing to show, though. You know, I mean, unless just off that collab project with NBA YoungBoy, which is actually kind of crazy. It did that badly, but like. Past that, we haven't really heard about no crazy shows he was doing or anything else for him to really like show where he's at in this way. This one was like the first one in a minute.
I hope I like the baby. I hope he makes a comeback. I'm just in awe. Yeah, I'm more in awe that people think that he's just fallen off completely. I don't think that's a
little cap.
Yeah, bro, this fool got like 40 million monthly listeners. Like,
do you think he's falling off artistically or falling off in the eye of public perception? More so, like the fall off word. That's really what I'm gonna target.
I ain't heard an album from him that just like straight flopped. But I don't know. I feel like maybe I didn't listen to the last one. But shit, I don't know, bro.
He tried that singing shit for a little bit.
Hey, he tried.
They hated that shit.
What's some other juicy shit that happened? Oh. Y'all see Almighty Suspect and T-Rail beefing?
Almighty J?
Yes, sir.
Suspect?
No, just playing. No. Yeah, I did watch it. You guys
watch both? You guys watched them on the screen or on the stream and then on Community?
I watched Community and then on the No Jumper one. I just need to know what happened prior to that.
Basically, on the episode, they had been talking about Almighty Suspect apparently getting his chain snatched.
It's his homie.
But which one?
It was, I think, Almighty Benji and like another, like some other dude, I guess some Mexican dude, who stole Almighty Benji's chain and then was bragging about it. So then it ended up turning into some like halfway gang shit because it was like rival gangs and shit. So then it's like now it's politics involved in the conversation more so than just like ha ha he you got your chain snatched.
So what was the joke
for them? No, they were ha ha he and it like kind of clowning or just joking about it. But you got to know, Almighty Suspect just started working at No Jumper. Now he's on the Monday show.
Oh, okay.
T-Rel got him on and backed him like, oh yeah, get him on, right? So then they're talking about it, and T-Rel like was shooting shit like kind of joking, but like he also was backing him. Yeah, but they just, bro, if they said Adam got his chain snatched or anybody, they're gonna be like, oh, isn't he got his chain snatched or what? Like what happened with that? Like
that's a funny joke.
Whatever. Like it would not even. I mean, they're just talking about it in like a joking manner and stuff. They're not taking it that seriously. Because it's a rumor. They don't know if it's true, so they just brought it up and whatnot. And then T-Rel was actually defending him, like, nah, but that's my man, like, whatever. But they were just playing it first. Suspect basically calls in, and he's like, kind of getting at T-Rel, like, nah, like, y'all don't know the facts, like, whatever. And he was honestly getting at him like a rap nigga, not like a nigga that just joined the team. I think that's what pissed off T-Rel. Like, hey, you the newest one on the team, and I got you here. And so then I never seen T-Rel get in his Hoover mode. He went straight Hoover on him and was just, you know, because you know what set him off is
Hoover mode. Didn't he also say fuck Hoover?
Nah.
Almighty Suspect
said that on Community.
Oh, okay.
But he you be throwing me off. Why the fuck would he say fuck Hoover? Golly.
Yo, there was a lot of yelling in that one, man. I didn't know.
But no, okay, so they was on the podcast. I mean, Adam was talking shit too. So like everybody was talking shit, so they laughing and shit. Adam leaves, and then I want to say, what was like 20 minutes into the pod, they was kind of like laughing, and then like an hour later, they ended up getting in touch with Almighty Suspect. But like, his main thing when he had called, I guess he had called T-Rel. T-Rel didn't answer the phone or didn't see it, whatever. Then AD was like, oh, let me call him, whatever. So he gets in touch with AD. So right when he get on the phone, he's like, hey, let me talk to T-Rail. So he's like, oh, nigga, T-Rail right here. You talk to him, yada, yada. Yeah, this is live. Bro, he was like, hey, honestly, I know you know, you doing your little jokey shit. That's cool and all. But the way AD about it, I respect the way he went about it versus the way you did. So it wasn't necessarily he's mad about the jokes. And this is from what I'm seeing, right? It's the way that you went about it, because that was the first thing he brought up. He wasn't saying, oh, don't make jokes about it, or I'm mad at the joke, like don't do that, yada yada. He was like, nah, AD asked me about it to figure out the facts of what happened before he went on to start talking about it. You just making jokes about the shit, not knowing what's going on behind the scenes, and that could, you know, cause some other issues down the line. That's how I'm thinking about it from his point of view. I'm trying to think about it from his point of view.
Yeah, but because it's like he got it because T-Rail at first was kind of like, bro, we just joking on the shit, and I did back you in the end, like we were just shooting the shit, and he's like, he basically ended with like, all right, yeah, nah, I'm gonna come up there, I'm gonna see you, like we gonna, I'm gonna, and then that from that point on, T-Rail was going off, like you don't. When he said like, nigga, you ain't coming up, no, nigga, pull up right now, and I never heard T-Rail talk about shooting a fade. Honestly, I didn't think he could fight because of his arm.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, this fool's arm. Don't they call him T-Rex for his arm?
They used to. Now they stopped making arm jokes about him.
Oh, why, bro?
Because it was like every pod, bro. They just like nonstop. Okay. But so then that happened, and then they go back to community. AD shit, his live stream, and then they on that, and then they're laughing about it, like, yeah, nigga, like, and they're all saying, what's that? Pun was there too. They're all saying like, bro, yeah, like you brought him here. That's the crazy part. And like in the video, I don't think he watched the full clip, because you were backing him, but we were just bringing it up, and T-Rail was saying, yeah, bro, I bring up the elephant in the room, and then we talk about it so we can kind of squash it, and everyone moves on from it. That's like my strategy in this shit. So like, but a nigga not gonna tell me at my fucking, like, where we like built this shit, like we on the fucking team. You're not gonna tell me like, oh, you're gonna pull up and see me and meet me.
See, but he didn't say that shit though. He said, I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna talk to you. I want to have a conversation with you.
Nah, but the way he said it,
I don't think it was threatening.
The way he
said
it,
perspective though.
But you see where it went after that, because he never said I wasn't trying to threaten you. He went on with the same thing, and then he was like that the same time when they argued on the live stream.
No, that's an emotional intelligence type of thing, though. If I'm calling you saying, "Yo, I don't respect the way you did it. I want to talk to you man to man." The reason he said I want to talk to you in person is because I don't want to talk to you over the phone, over this live shit.
But you are phrasing it a way that he did not. You're breaking it down to. I feel disrespected. That's what he said.
He said, "I want to talk to you." He said, "I want to talk to you when I see you."
That part, but all the stuff you're leading up to it, that's your brain trying to channel what he may have been feeling, but that's not his demeanor at all when he called in the live show. It was instant tension.
When I watched the video, it was instant tension, and then when
y'all think that's tension for real?
It was tension. That's why T-Rail responded the way he responded, and then they beefed and then started threatening each other and then got off the line. So it's got to be that. But then the best part is the community one where T-Rail, I can't count the amount of times he said, "Fuck you and your mama, bitch. Fuck you and fuck your mama, bitch." That was crazy.
No, he said the N-word.
Dog, you be fucking throwing me off, bro. God damn.
Bro, I just listened to it.
Don't even trip, bro. Don't even trip. But that shit was crazy, dog. Them niggas was going at it, bro.
But I think that shit's nasty. That whole situation is nasty. Because Pun in the back, kiki and dapping the dude up in the back as shit's getting more heated. Because he was like, oh yeah, call him. But
they didn't think it was going to go like that. They thought they were going to squash it. And at first it seemed like that.
I brought that point up because after the fact, or today I saw a clip, they was like, oh, we didn't instigate. I was instigating shit. Like, because it was Pun and 80 going back and forth. He's like, nah, you instigated. I didn't instigate. He was like, nah, nigga, both of y'all were kind of instigating, bro. If you sitting there and you know the nigga was hot earlier, and you're like, hey, call him. Like, that's instigating, bro.
Because they thought they were going to have a conversation. Now you're more level-headed.
But as he's getting more turned up, y'all laughing more and getting more hype.
They laughing, but then they cut it off.
Dude on. And then T-Rail is disgusting, bro. That shit's nasty as hell.
What?
Bro, don't fucking bring up the fact that you brought me on a show just because we're having an issue talking about some shit. Like,
you don't call up your own show. Imagine T-Rail, they're clowning. T-Rail had something happen, and he's like, y'all niggas better watch the way y'all talking, bro. Adam, baby, you better watch the way you talk. You know, Adam, hold up. You do your little thing, right, but I'm going to see you about it. Nigga, who are you talking to? You're a fucking employee. I brought you here, and you're talking like that? Like, you're talking like a rapper, not like someone who just got a fucking job here, bro. What are you talking? You talking about one of your team members? Yeah, all right, I'm gonna see you about that, nigga. What? They always, every time one of them has an issue with someone, one of them says, bro, they like literally talk about everything on stream. T-Rail didn't like the arm jokes. AD started tweaking because they were making jokes about his girl. Duno started getting into AD because he was making jokes about his mom. They sound like kids when we talk about them, but it's like, they all talk about it so upfront like a family. So for this nigga to call in with that type of energy and speaking like that, oh yeah, I'm gonna see you about that. Bro, don't like that is for sure. Like you don't know what that means when someone's like, all right, I'm gonna come holler at you. How about that?
Why do you think he's discussing?
Because that shit's nasty as hell. Because I think he escalated the situation more than what it needed to be. I don't think Almighty Suspect's original call was threatening. I don't think that's a threat.
But I think
a dude saying, "Yo, I'm gonna come up to the studio, whatever, and we could talk about it. I want to talk to you about it, right?"
If he said that, then that would be totally different. I mean, but he didn't say that.
We could pull up, and then immediately after
pull it up right now.
Immediately after he said it, dude was laughing. This nigga was like, "Oh, you want to come up here? You all this shit? Ain't no nigga finna talk to me. Ain't no nigga finna talk to me. Like, bro, you're doing all this radio personality media shit on the live,
he is a Hoover
on camera, which I didn't want to do in the first place." Almighty Suspect laughed it off, right? Whatever. They talk on the phone later. Now this nigga like, oh, fuck you, fuck your mama. I ain't never fucking with you again, homie. Oh, you want to bring that shit up? Nigga, I brought you on this, and you need to be thanking me. Nigga, I don't owe you shit. Like, you brought me here? Cool, I'm here. Respect that. You don't have to bring that over somebody's head every single time we have a conversation. Like, oh, remember that time I gave you that food?
But
like, I gave you a piece of food.
When you call tripping on the dude,
that's fun, but I don't think he was tripping like that.
All right, let's watch it. Let's watch it.
The community one.
Almighty, what up?
Let's watch it.
Show right now.
What's happening? Hey, where that T-Rail at?
I'm right here.
T-Rail at.
Oh.
Hey, look, like, you feel me? Like, I know this my new job and all that, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I just want to tell you, fool, like, I know you be, like, doing the little joke shit, and I feel that, but I feel like my AB went about it the right way, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was spamming the comments with the shit, and he called me and said something about it, but the nigga just hop on that bitch like, oh, he got his shit cut.
Okay, I feel you on the first part.
Bro, like, man to man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't feeling that. That's all
man to man, I ain't feeling that.
I'm gonna talk to you more, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I see you in person, but that's all I want to say.
Is that really that threatening?
I'm gonna talk to you about it.
Let me see.
Man, nigga sound scared, low-key,
man. Whatever I said is a joke. You feel me? And that's how it is, and that's how it's gonna be. Like, ain't no nigga gonna finna tell me they finna talk to me, nigga. You feel me? Hey, look, ain't no nigga finna talk to me about talking of how I talk, nigga, and what I'm doing, nigga. That's a joke. If you can't take it, then fuck it, bro. You feel me? That's it.
All I'm saying is, bro,
ain't no all you saying. I'm taking it as this, and that's it. When you see me, you can do whatever you want to do. Matter of fact, Gru, come up right here right now. All right, yeah.
That's some radio shit. That's some personality shit.
All right. We need to watch the live stream.
The community one, it was a little bit different.
Yeah, I feel like the community one is his fault. But all right. Score one.
This one, he seemed way more calm. But in the community one, bro, that one, when he did say, "I'm gonna come and talk to you,"
see, but T-Rail was turning up more like that, and it really don't matter though, because bro, you already went on a public platform trying to. Okay. I will say this though, Almighty Suspect, if you wanted to talk to him in person, talk to him in person. Don't even call him on the show trying to do that shit, because now you bringing it to the live regardless.
I think that's why T-Rail was already hot.
Yeah, it's like, don't call me about no bullshit, which I understand that point, but I think T-Rail escalated to a point it didn't need to go to.
Because he wasn't saying it like that.
Because dude wasn't really saying it like that. I want to talk to you, man to man.
Maybe I'm just a T-Rail stan. All right, now let's see this one.
Here, skip through a little bit.
And then they were saying he was drunk. He wasn't that drunk. 80 after the fact said he wasn't drunk.
It's too hot. No, we ain't tweaking. We good. I mean, it was good. I was last little bit. If you really listen to it in the beginning, I'm like, hey, these niggas is cat or what? If you would to me, it's hot, dude.
Tori stood up. He was so hot, he just stood up.
And then this nigga even brought it up. He was like, you the type of nigga to give a nigga a job and then throw it in his face. And this nigga said, what? Didn't even address it. Like,
that's all good.
Hello.
Okay,
here we go.
Almighty, we on the stream right now. Hey, Almighty, what's up, cuz?
What's up, man?
What's up, my boy? You good?
What's happening? Yeah, I'm smooth.
Talk to us, man. We got T-Rail right here, by the way.
Yeah, I'm in this motherfucker.
Talk to us, man. What happened tonight? What happened tonight, man?
I hope everybody didn't steam down, and calm down. You hear me?
Fill me in, Almighty.
Look, bro. I wasn't even mad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep reiterating the same statement. And look, this is just how I feel. I wasn't tripping on you speaking on it. But what made me mad is, bro, the lack of the facts. Why don't niggas really know what's going on? I feel like
we don't know your situation, fool. We don't know what the fuck's going on.
Speak on it then, nigga.
We speaking on it. Look, we speaking on it. so we can
then
clear
don't
it.
speak on it,
We
nigga.
speaking
If
on
you
it
don't know the
because-
situation, don't speak on it, nigga.
I'm speaking on whatever is the topic. You feel me?
And that's cool. You can do what you want to do.
Yeah.
And all I said is, when I see you, we gonna talk about it,
You
nigga.
see,
That was
that
aggressive.
one sound aggressive.
He said it
See
aggressive.
me,
I'm already mad. Like,
When you see me and you talking
Like,
about anything
he said
like
like hours
that,
ago.
nigga,
He
if you
came
see me
like-
and we talking about
Hey,
anything
look,
like
that's
that,
all I gotta say.
we gotta get
When
out.
we go
Hey,
off,
are we getting
We
down?
gon'
And then he says, "Fuck you and fuck your mama." All right, but that one, I feel like Almighty Suspect just don't get that he on the show because like you're a member of not that show, but you're a member of No Jumper. If there's news about you, T-Rail is right. Like that's
He
the
has the
topic.
right to talk about it, yeah.
I'm not gonna wait. Hold up. I haven't talked to my boy about it. We're all gonna talk shit and speculate, and he did back him in it. So I feel like that's why T-Rail is. I see why he'd be like, bro, what the fuck are you calling me, calling up mad and having and then his stance, don't speak on it then, bro. You sound like a rapper. Like you are a rapper,
Yeah.
But you're fucking on the team of
Yeah.
you just got a job on the show. You
Yeah.
can't tell them not to speak on certain things. Don't speak on it if you don't know. Nigga,
Right.
we don't know. Like we didn't know. We're not gonna call you for everything. Like we don't have a fucking. Everyone talks about everyone on that show.
Yeah. In this one for sure, a little.
But
like,
now I
think
do
he
see the
came. I think he
communication.
came a little like calm. When he started, but right when T-Rail started talking, that's when he was hot.
Cause he's still
At that
talking
point-
shit hours later about it.
Nah,
And then it gets even worse, bro. This nigga T-Rail starts saying, fuck your mama, fuck your grandmama, fuck you, you a bitch. I never should have put you on. You and your sorry little pot. Like, whoa, why is all this shit coming out now? Just
Yeah.
because I said I want to talk to you in person about some shit? Like, what? Now I'm a bitch. Now I'm this. Now I'm that. Now you done put me here. Like, now I gotta what?
But
I gotta,
you are telling
like,
the
come
nigga,
on, bro.
don't speak on it. Like you can't
But
tell
what
me. At
does
that
that have
point,
to do with you then
Don't
bringing
speak
up
on it if you
every
don't have
single
the
list of
facts.
thing that you've brought? Like, oh, I did this. It's
Because
like,
it's like,
but
bro, I'm the nigga that got you on the show, bro. Please don't call in and be
Thank
like,
you.
yeah,
I appreciate you.
I
And
ain't
suck your
like
dick
how
every
you went
day.
around that. Nah, bro, like you've been here for a week. Like literally, Almighty Suspect been there for a week, and you're gonna call in on the show and be like, yo, T-Rail, I ain't like how you did that. I ain't really fuck with that. I ain't fuck how like, bro, you text. And he said T-Rail said he'd be texting all the time and shit. He was putting them on whatever. I don't know if he's necessarily holding it over his head, but in this instance, I would be mentioning that. Like, fam, you acting like I'm hating on. Yeah, because that's what he start calling him too. Like, oh, you're a hater. You just a pure hater. He's like, bro, I brought you to the show.
But that's some hater shit.
What?
What?
If you say, oh, you a hater, it like, oh, I'm the nigga that put you, like, that's some hater ass shit to say. Like, so what? You put me on. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. But still, you saw something in me to put me on to where I'm at right now. Granted, okay, you here at No Jumper. You said, oh, Almighty Suspect, you vouching for me and shit like that. But the second anything goes wrong is fuck me, fuck this, fuck that. Like, you could be a secret hater. Just because you put me in a position don't mean you don't hate on a motherfucker. Like, you can't, you don't have any bad feelings. Or,
If I,
you know?
if I put you in that position
Yeah,
and a
it's-
week later you feel like you want to call in publicly and try to get on me for something I said, and then later on be like, don't speak on it then. Don't speak on it. Fam, get the I actually probably, I wouldn't say all that crazy shit, but also, this nigga's a Hoover, bro. He's a groove. He's a groove, bro. He's going to be a little different.
I think the timing, like that, it happened so quickly after you get hired. I think that was a little off-putting. I think that's why the conversation could be just like off air versus like this shit going on right here. The motherfucker instigated in the back. He's like, hey, we got T-Rail here, man. We got T-Rail
It gets
here.
worse, bro. No, this whole clip gets worse. Like, I'm looking at it like, yo,
Run
I'm
the clip.
appalled. Run a fade. You
They
have
were-
one
they
arm,
weren't
nigga.
instigating.
He's asking to fight a dude knowing he can't fight.
And it's like, that won't look good. Beating his ass with no arm.
Nigga, and your mama too, bitch. Nigga, you talking crazy. Nigga, fuck your mama, nigga. You a bitch, nigga. Yeah. Fuck your mama, nigga.
You see, I told you.
You said
You
you're
said
not
that
even
word.
from Hoover, bro.
Fuck you, nigga, and your mama, nigga. I'm with just T-Rail, nigga. It's just T-Rail, nigga. You's a bitch, nigga. Nigga, when I see you, it's up, nigga. Where are you at? Where are you at, ho? Nigga, fuck you and your mama, nigga. That's all you need to see. Fuck you and your mama, nigga. That's all you need to know.
Like, where to get to that? You was my homie 4 hours ago. Now it's fuck my mama? Like,
Damn, why you gotta put the moms in there, bro?
Bro, I can't believe how many times you said it.
Your mama, nigga.
That's cute, T-Rail.
Fuck you
that shit corny as hell. We was just cool 4 hours ago.
you and your mama, nigga.
Let's see, look, then he told him to cut it.
Y'all calm down.
Nigga, fuck you and your mama.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Ain't no calm down, nigga. You's a bitch.
Calm down.
This
I'm all
nigga
in this,
T-Rail
like-
crazy.
Nigga,
But see, like, they was letting him get it out, then they was trying to, like, mediate.
You done yet?
Yeah, fuck you and your mama, nigga. You's a bitch.
You there yet?
I ain't never gonna be done. I'm never fucking with you again.
Calm down.
I'm never fucking with you again.
It's like I see the side of like, bro, I literally just put you on, and now it's like we're covering something that, yeah, maybe I didn't have the full facts and shit like that. But I don't know what the phone call was prior to that, because that wasn't on air, right? Them talking about it. Maybe homeboy was already really pissed, Almighty Suspect, on the phone call.
Which phone call?
I thought they had a phone call after the show, after they aired the show of him talking about him getting his chain snatched.
They might have.
That one wasn't on air, so it's like
he said he talked to AD. You talking about the phone call with AD?
No, the one with Almighty Suspect.
I think the only time they talked was on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was him and
they had
T-Rail
talked on the show.
talked.
80, I think Pun and T-Rail went to some Blast concert, and then in like a few hours, and then they went on Community, and then they were still turning up like hours after. Well, T-Rail was still turning up.
Man, you know his ass was drunk. That was great.
But 80 was saying dude wasn't even drinking like that, and they was like, no, T-Rail was not drunk.
This nigga's just a hoover, bro.
So it's like, bro, that shit corny as hell to me. Like, bro, you really turned up for no reason. Like, and then you yelling, "Oh, fuck your mama, fuck this, fuck that," bro.
Yeah,
like,
the mom
you
shit was a little
you can really get hurt right now, bro. Like, I feel like Almighty Suspect wasn't even just pertaining to this. Not talking about, oh, he be talking about people, he can't take a joke. Just a situation from him calling in to this. He's out of T-Rail's out of line. Like, I don't see anything, any way you could be like, oh yeah, I agree with you. Like, I don't know, like,
bro. And now I feel like a T-Rail dick rider because I'm like, yo, Suspect fucked it up. He better be off the show. They can't be in the same room no more. But
I think.
But I still think you did fuck it up.
I feel like they just got to squabble.
I
think a good squabble. That's about it, and I think it'll be good.
Dude can't fight though. That's the thing. Like, how you gonna challenge me?
Dude,
you
I don't
talking
know, bro.
all this shit. Oh, fuck you! I'll fuck you up. Where you at right now, nigga? You can't fight,
bro. He just punching his
maybe
arm.
He can, bro. Honestly, like maybe he could still throw. I never thought he could.
One arm, like,
nah, bro. Maybe like, cause I don't know. Maybe his hand. Just
He's
doesn't
always
have no
holding the
feeling or
drink.
something. Yeah, to be honest,
always
bro.
holding the drink.
He might have hand control or whatever. I don't know what the situation.
Yeah, dude, I really don't know. Cause all this time I was getting thrown off when he kept talking about fighting. I didn't think he could.
Yeah, bro. I would never think that he'd start
He's
fighting
like,
somebody
we gonna squabble.
injury.
But I could see it, bro. Too. I mean, I don't know, bro. You talking to? They say T-Rail was like on some shit when he was like. AD will tell you like, no, them niggas was grimy, bro. I always thought they was gonna try to rob me. I was always on lookout. Like, bro, they say like that he used to have a like gang of niggas with him, like, and he was apparently, they say he was the leader, but they was on some different shit, bro. They was on all types of stuff. So I feel like we're used to seeing this like T-Rail version we see on No Jumper, but from what everyone else says, I knew him in the streets, is like, nah, niggas crazy. He was grimy. He was crazy. So I feel like you just can't call into everybody and then try to like basically check them on the pod.
He did, yeah.
But I agree that he wasn't talking too crazy to him when he first called. I think I'm just a nut hugger. But there's just certain people they're not gonna imagine you call into Whack 100. Hey, I didn't appreciate that stuff you were saying, Whack, and then like Whack just got you a job. Like I feel like he would also be like, you little ass nigga, you think you could call me and talk to me about what I'm saying? Like I think Whack might really be disrespectful too. Like, man, you know what? How about this, man? You got a problem? Pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just that type of personality, I could see why it escalates. But also, Almighty Suspect be banging and whatnot. So I could also see why he didn't have that foresight to be like, yeah, maybe this nigga's gonna go crazy on me. Because I would. I'd be like, you know what? Let me just whisper to T-Rail maybe another time or never.
See, but that's why I think Almighty came out. He came out with respect, saying like, "Yo, this is a situation that happened to me, and AD asked me about it to figure out the facts. AD doesn't even know me that personally. You, T-Rail, know me personally, and didn't even take the time to then ask the facts about it, but you want to make jokes about it. You feel me? Like." I don't even know this nigga AD, but I know you. But you gonna pop your guns about some shit, which is like again. I don't think he should have called in at all. Honestly, he should have just talked to him after the fact, or yo, I
where
saw
that
the
nigga
shit.
AD at? Or sorry, where that nigga T-Rail at?
But that could also be a joke. Like it was a joke, but it was kind of an aggressive joke. Like like guys could kind of play like that a little bit because they wasn't on fighting shit like that.
Like 4 hours
when you really have an issue, bro, like I don't want none of my homies. Where that nigga Travis at? Bro, like start talking like I'm already like
because the energy's already off.
The show,
like the energy's already off. Like if I'm pissed at you, it's like. Okay, if I call you up with a certain type of energy, this could mean like the end of the friendship. You know,
and I low key feel that, bro. If we're on a pod and someone calls in to try to directly say, "Hey, man, I didn't fuck with what you." First of all, what are we gonna do? Like, what's T-Rail supposed to do? Really? Like, obviously, you didn't have to turn up that much, but imagine you just like, "Oh, all right, bro, yeah, we'll talk." Hang up the phone. Dang, he was mad. Oh wow, yeah, like that just fucks up the whole vibe and shit. So I can see like, bro, you're gonna call middle of the podcast and try to tell me you didn't like what I said and whatnot, and like, and he was like, it's jokes, bro. If you can't take the joke, fuck it then. I thought he was gonna say fuck you when he was first saying. I'm like, dang, dog.
No, he said fuck you and your mom.
Oh yeah, that was on that Community.
Ain't no nigga finna talk to me. Like, I can't talk to you no more. Goddamn. No.
Like crazy.
One more topic or what?
Y'all think Adam got bodied on Joe Budden?
Hell no.
Nah. He held his own. Matter of fact, he won. Actually, shit.
Look at the comments.
Well, because
I'm just saying, rewatch the shit.
Part of the problem is Joe and them don't watch. Like, they don't watch No Jumper. Like, they just looked at the clip and they admitted that. And if you look at so much of what No Jumper produces, it's so much more than just gang members dissing other gang members or just people dissing their ops. Like, that'll happen because they, first of all, it's like becoming an embodiment of LA culture. Like, they have so many guys from LA in there, so they also have artists from LA who are gonna speak on stuff. I mean, Draco was going crazy on his interview, but you can't really point none of that stuff to say it's his fault. He gave good answers, good argument and whatnot. Although at one point he was just basically saying like, well, people want to see it. People want to see it. They think it's interesting.
Kevin Samuel shit?
No, he was. I agreed on that, what he was saying with that, but he was just talking about hearing about people's ops and whatnot. Okay, yeah. I wish he would just more highlighted. Yeah, I mean, I don't have it. For me personally, I asked those questions. You guys don't have to. That's fine. It's your platform, because that's what they kept saying. We have people up here, and by the way, you know, I'm a Joe Budden stan. We have people up here. We never ask about that. Ice, good for you. In fact,
platform, yeah.
Ice, is this your platform or Joe's? So Joe don't even let you ask some type of question. So I don't want to hear from you, little man. Like, I would really have been way more of a dick. Like, and I love Ice and Ish. They're dope. But like, if you guys are just gonna keep using this as evidence, we never ask. We had him up here. We didn't ask about that. Well, yeah, obviously you didn't ask. Your whole issue is that I ask about these. So that's not evidence. That's not a backing point. Do
you think that No Jumper's like biggest videos is the things that are based around Black trauma?
Black trauma's
Black trauma in the sense of gang violence or gang members like
the entire demographic of No Jumper is black.
Oh yeah.
People that watch it, I mean, black and brown people that watch it, and the people that are on there. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna be about black trauma. It's a black show.
No, but I think hella white people watch it because people want to know about stuff that they never been around. Like, they want to know about.
Adam is that connector. He's the white boy that's like, yeah, you can watch. So yeah, they watch it, but I feel like a lot of black people watch No Jumper.
I think just the culture in general, but there's a lot of white people that watch. I mean, they watch everything that's cracking in the culture.
And it's so funny. It's like they'll get on him for that shit, but when Kobe died, ESPN's running this shit. There's people selling T-shirts right near the Staples Center.
When they talk about Kevin Samuel, how after someone passes, he'll repost the interviews.
Yeah, because it's like, why wouldn't we want to bash Kobe with his greatness? You know? And I guess, like, I would totally understand if it's in a negative light that you're putting Kevin Samuels in. Yeah. But, bro, you're putting out clips that you've already made or you've already made a full interview of. Yeah. And you're just starting your clips page. Why not throw that in the mix? Yeah. I think that was great. Yeah, I think us listening to Kevin Samuels in that sense versus the women who are like trying to say that they're happy that he's dead. Yeah, bro. Why would you want to hear those women versus hearing Kevin Samuels actually speak? You know what I mean?
And honestly, if I'm Adam, I really feel like the angle I would have taken is like, yeah, well, I'm proud of the work I've done. If I sit down and have a great conversation with a guy and then he passes, yeah, I'd love to re-upload that moment. And yeah, I'm also running a business. It's gonna monetize people. Why would I demonetize any of my work? This is still a business. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna highlight it because he just passed, so it's a remembrance of the guy. You can see an interview. A lot of people see someone pass and they might not have known a lot about him. Now you can sit there and watch him do a 2-hour sit-down conversation with me, and now you can appreciate him. Now maybe you can. A lot of people didn't know about Nipsey like that. A lot of people just started bumping his stuff, which is a shame, especially people not from LA. Started bumping it, and then they start to learn when they see how everyone is just talking about him nonstop. So, bro, it makes perfect sense. Upload the interview again. You're not profiting off someone's death, but if someone dies, yeah, I'm gonna upload a 2-hour conversation I had with the guy. Simple as that.
And do you think that like Kevin Samuels had more haters than lovers? I think the haters hate for like 2 seconds and then they're gone.
I don't think you could have had more haters than lovers because he's so big. You've already captured an audience, you know?
Yeah, but your audience, the ones that subscribe to you, are probably the ones that are fans of you. Oh, exactly. People that are hating on you are people who are just looking at clips of you for like 2 seconds and, okay, I'm going to type in a comment.
Yeah, okay. And some people too, bro.
Probably go deeper into it. Okay, I'm gonna start commenting on all the videos because you know you're a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I feel like most people even Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate got his Andrew Tate stands, and then he has his haters. I think Andrew Tate was a little different because he was so big in the mainstream, and
he blew way past. No disrespect to Kevin Samuels, but the amount of time like that he just popped off, it was like he passed Kevin Samuels, but it was in like under a year. That was so crazy.
Yeah. Oh, 2 months. It literally took him 2 months to be the most Googled man on earth.
That's wild.
Yeah. But honestly, I loved Adam on the Joe Budden interview. Did you guys watch the full thing or no?
Nah, not the full. I watched like 4 clips.
They had what's it called? They talked about him putting meet the man that murdered what's his name? Fuck. Not
FBG Duck.
Not FBG Duck, not Vaughn. Well, what's the guy that sounds kind of like fuck, bro.
Dude, yeah.
Damn, there was one guy that died. He kind of sounded like Gucci Mane. What's that? He passed away. Fuck.
Just say dudes.
Okay, yeah. They were talking about it, and they were kind of trying to get on him for giving a clickbait title, but the way that Adam sees it, he's like, honestly, if the title
killed King Dolph.
Yeah, the King Dolph. He's like, meet the man that killed King Dolph.
Oh yeah, that is a little nasty,
bro. Is that? Why do you think that's nasty?
Meet the man that killed King Dolph. I feel like it's very insensitive.
It wasn't even him being like, it's not like they're interviewing the guy. It's just them covering the story of it. That was a great clickbait. I can't lie.
It's great clickbait, but like if that's your family member or something, like your brother gets killed, like meet the man who killed so and so. Like it's just a weird ring to it for sure.
You don't think that the family members would have clicked?
I think it's mad insensitive. Yeah, you probably gotta click it, but it's like you're clearly using it for clickbait. That I think is a little nasty.
I mean, he's an opportunist. So? Like in that regard, like when it comes to like let's say clickbaity titles or putting shit out after the fact, which is great for business. Like I feel like listening to Adam speak about it kind of helped me with my perspective about how he thinks, and I was like kind of gave him more leniency to the shit that I've previously thought about him before, like the preconceived notions. Before I started watching No Jumper, I was on with Joe Budden and their ideas of like, oh, how are we letting this white dude profit off of the shit that's going on? That was a big topic in the JBB podcast, right? But like, I feel like their points kind of fell to the ground immediately as Adam's talking to him. He's like, bro, like
they were just trying to get on him, bro.
Yeah. Bro, he held his own.
I'm just giving I'm giving them a platform to talk about the stuff that's inside of their content. Like I'm not necessary. I might add a little bit of fuel, you know what I'm saying? Let's say fuel because I'm bringing them on or whatever, but I'm just asking questions. I'm doing my job as an interviewer because this is something that people want to see. And they try to make it a race thing, like, oh, you're bringing on these young boys, these gangbangers.
Bro, they were talking
impressionable, they're dumb, they don't know nothing, they don't. But it's like,
bro, they were talking about FPG Duck. That nigga's 30, bro. They were actually acting like every rapper is retarded. Like they don't know no better. They don't know any better, man. Bro, that dude is 30. Okay, but look, they in different circumstances. Like, bro, come on now. Like,
but that's playing a game where it's like that's not common sense, bro. That makes it look like, oh, we're just crying to being the victim. It's like, nah, let's look at it objectively. Like these dudes are doing it to themselves.
You can't be objective if you don't watch the content.
Exactly. And my thing is this too, right? They like, oh, why are you as a white person, somebody who's not in the culture, profiting off of it?
Because I'm the fucking man and I built this fucking platform and I interview these fucking people. Suck my dick.
And my question is it better if black people profit off of it? Yeah. Because it's the same trauma. Yeah, it's the same person getting shot. So what is this better if a black person makes some money off the back end? Like, what are we talking about? Why are we not nipping the issue in the bud?
Either way, someone's gonna make money off of it. Exactly, you know? So it's like let me get the full story from this person.
Now, if you want to say, hey, we need to stop going on No Jumper as a people or Vlad as a people and go to, let's say, a Say Cheese or let's say if Revolt built their own type of shit, that's a different conversation. But don't be mad that the people are willingly going over there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, they're not being exploited if I'm telling you the shit I'm doing. And I want to tell you the shit I'm doing. Plus, it's like, let's be completely honest. I'm not, like, we're just talking here.
Pod.
Adam, we just spotted, right? Adam being a white dude doing what he has done more for what you want to call, I guess, the culture in that regard.
Especially LA.
And giving people giving people space to talk and express themselves more so than BET has done in the past 10, 15, 20 years. So Adam has done more for the culture than what our own quote unquote outlets have done for us. You feel me? Because our outlets tear each other down. Like, what we got, the Shade Room and shit. The Shade Room is
called the Shade Room.
But I guess that's a different type of media. Baller alert. But we have different types of media. But if that's the media he wants to do, if that's the media Vlad wants to do, and Boosie wants to go sit down with him, they can do that shit.
Yep.
We need more black people to say, nah, fuck that. Let's do our own shit. Instead of being mad at him about it. Because white people have been profiting off of, or let's not white people. White people who are inside of the media, or let's say hip hop culture, have been profiting off of black people forever. This is nothing new. So why are you now mad when it comes to Adam?
They'd be like, why are you letting guys talk about things they shouldn't be talking about, crimes they've done? It's not right. Wait, well, how about the nigga just doesn't commit crimes? And then if he's committing crimes, how about he doesn't speak about it? In most cases, they don't speak about it. There's a lot of people that they be on there. They're not going to talk about stuff. And Adam generally doesn't ask about like open cases like that, and Vlad doesn't either. Vlad's never actually indicted nobody, but people say certain questions. Oh, that's fed. That's fed. Man, we seem so dumbed down with some
like
of
you
these
entrapping black dudes, but if the dude goes
like
up there to talk about it,
look at the shit that they'll talk, or probably not now, but a few years back, they'll still be bringing up shit. They're trying to get the clicks.
Yeah, eventually we gotta be accountable, bro. Like, so now we don't have to hold. You're not accountable, even though you caught 10 bodies. And you shouldn't be talking about it. And now you're not accountable for going on and being like, yeah, I got a lot of bodies in my city. Well, like, so who's accountable? So the white guy that asked about it is accountable. But how about we, like, there's no issue with anything else leading up to that. Not the fact that this guy has bodies on his belt. Not the fact that he then voiced it publicly on a podcast. And this is just, I'm just, making believe at this point. But it's like, fam, you guys are dumbing us down so much, like making no one take accountability, acting like FBG Duck, FBG Cash are kids. They're 30, bro. Like, well, they don't know. We know because we're grown now.
We're 40.
That just looks bad on them because they try to gang up on them.
Bro.
Even Parks was calm about it.
Parks, did you have any white friends growing up? Parks, shut the fuck up. Like, that shit was so like, Parks, don't act like you're fucking half black because you had black friends growing up. You're a fucking engineer, bro. Obviously, you worked in hip hop for like the last 30 years, dog. Yeah. Obviously, you grew up around all black friends and shit like that. And I'm sure even before that, you grew up around them. But bro, that was like, it's like straw man arguments eventually. Where like you're having trouble, then you start throwing it. Did you have any black friends growing up? Fam, this guy grew up in fucking something, New Hampshire. Like, I forgot what that Hash Brown town, bro.
Cold.
Like, dog, he didn't grow up around no black people, but yet he employs hella black people, has built up hella people. Crip Mac, bro, come on. You could say it's exploiting, but whatever.
We wouldn't have a lot of stuff without no jumper.
He put a lot of money in a lot of black people's pockets, especially. AD was just talking about, like, bro, we appreciate you, dog. They just made it on, at the end of the day, their show with him, T-Rail, Duno, and I forgot who. Someone, I think the fourth alternates. But it's saying, like, bro, who else would have hired us? Like, guys like got records, gang members, XYZ. Who else would have just gladly hired us, made us part of the team, and now we're like a family? Who else would have done that? Like, it's always the outsiders talking, but you never hear none of these guys talking like that. And they get into it with Adam. They're not yes men. They be going at it and beefing about some pods, like some family shit. Oh, I don't like how you do that. And then they talk about it publicly on the pod, and it's great, bro. It's so funny. Everything becomes like they can laugh about it. So many different personalities in the mix. It's just, bro, people that don't watch, just watch the clips, already have their preconceived notions, and then they watch these clips or see these thumbnails that just confirms it for them. But then when you get into an argument with this white man, now you're looking dumb. Not that they were completely looking dumb. Some of their points I got, but they just...
and the fact that they don't watch the shit, too.
Exactly.
Bro, so how are you just talking off of clicks?
But they're just like a lot of society. When they see stuff, just run with the little thing, which is funny because them as podcasters should know context is everything. You can take so many things out of context. So it's kind of just laziness. We're going to come in here and gang up on them because we feel like we know all this stuff, but we don't actually watch any of it.
And Adam, he makes content with porn stars, YouTubers,
gamblers,
fucking rappers, all that shit. Like, what else does he have? Skaters, BMX. Yeah. Bro, like, he got so many different types of personalities that come onto the show. Lawyers, bro. Are you kidding me? Like,
although he is there just to talk about rap cases.
Oh yeah,
so it's related to the topic. Yeah, it's related. Yeah, it's definitely related.
It's the brand he built. So it's like, how you gonna get upset at homeboy for doing the culture a favor? Like,
well, yeah, I don't know. That's a different conversation.
Bro, and to them, as a consumer, bro, look, we got it. Y'all are the old man podcast. Love y'all. I'm still watching. Y'all are old man podcast. Yes, I do not come to y'all to hear about any beefs or to see that this guy dissed so and so or to hear what he said or what he had to say about this previous altercation. No, I'm just not going to y'all. You're not a service that provides that.
That was a great point they made.
I will go to Vlad TV. I will go to No Jumper. It's fine. Like, you guys don't talk about it. Props to you. That's great. Stand on that. But it doesn't mean that these other pages need you to stop doing that because, nigga, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm watching that
however
shit.
you want to run your business that
Run
way.
your fucking business.
They were saying, they brought up the point, okay, the game goes on your podcast. Oh, no, he goes on Nori's podcast and then goes on your podcast. And they were having a hypothetical of like a week later or something like that. Hypothetical, if you're the viewer, which one would you watch, or that kind of competition. They're talking about competition between that shit.
Yeah, it's like a friendly competition.
Yeah, between podcasters and shit. So he was saying pretty much like, yeah, like if I already saw, you have different styles of the way that Nori would ask a question versus the way I would ask a question. And as a viewer, I might want to see the way you ask versus the way Nori asked.
Great, I've done my job. Suck my dick. What are you saying? I might want to listen to his pod over your pod. Like, what are you talking about?
But that's the thing, though. It's like, how are you mad that somebody wants to watch the drama or the beef that Adam wants to create if that's the environment he wants to create? We want to hear you say, nah, we shouldn't do that shit. We got to do better as whatever. You the old man pod. Be the old man pod. Let me be the young man pod. Exactly. And it's like, y'all don't have to agree on that point, but they kept trying to fight him about it. Like, it's like, we don't have to agree, but understand where I'm coming from. Like, when dude was saying, this is a business. Yeah, like, we live in a capitalistic society. He was, did you take off the monetization for the videos of Kevin Samuels?
Yeah.
Hell no, I didn't take off.
This is
off the AdSense for the Kevin Samuels.
I think they just wanted him to admit that he makes money off of black trauma. Like, that's what they mainly were kind of trying to push on him. And he's like, the first question that Joe asked him, he was like talking about, he's like, oh, you've built a brand off of black culture. And I was like, yeah,
hip hop, yep.
And that was fair, but them trying to get him to say that, yeah, I'm the white guy that did this,
I'm profiting
and it's
off
like,
all this
I'm
black
making
trauma.
money. It's like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, you can't force the guy to talk about fucking his 4 million subs that he made off of black culture and want him to say something like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I do this to make money. Like, you can't be.
See, but I can understand the emotions about it though, but logically it don't make sense. The emotions about it is like, okay, look, you bringing all these young black dudes on there, they popping their shit off, and they're dying in the streets. Their families are dealing with the repercussions of their actions.
They were doing that
right?
shit before they came to the platform.
Right, exactly. But I'm just trying to think of the emotions, right? You're profiting off of that, and you get to just laugh to the bank and do it again next week. Because you're the white, you have no repercussions in any of the situations that's going on. Yeah. Nobody's going up there pressing Adam about shit. It's just gonna be the black people that's going about some shit. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like, I can understand that point, but it doesn't make sense when he's coming at it at such a logical way. Like, he even said, I'm not in the culture. I understand that I'm not black, but I grew up around it, and I want to give people a voice.
He didn't grow up around it. He didn't.
Well, no, maybe not grow up around it, but listening to hip hop since 9, like.
Yeah. He was
a fan of it.
Huge fan.
Listening to hip hop since 9. That's gonna change your perspective about shit. Like, as a white dude, so it's like, I'm not really,
bro. Like, okay, what you said actually kind of swayed me a little bit in terms of like, yeah, you do get to wash your hands, because that's why the only time that I felt like Adam kind of not stumped, but he wasn't really coming up with anything great to say back was when he was basically just saying, because people want to watch it. People want to watch it. So, like, yeah, we put it out. People want to watch it. That's all he cared about. And their whole point was, yeah, but you profit and don't have to deal with any repercussions because people want to see it. So you're profiting off of that. But it's first of all, people, and his response a lot of times was like, well, who's died for my interviews? That Draco didn't die for my interview. No, that he had stuff going on outside of that. And so it wasn't the greatest defense. But he already had so many posts. Like, it was, and Adam didn't even know what he was talking about when he was on the pod. Adam, like, in that episode, he was actually kind of confused. And then 80 was like, Adam, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. So he wasn't even that clued in on that. But it's, I feel like he could understand that point. Like, okay, I see that perspective, but they're making it black and white. Like, this is all he posts. This is all he creates, what he built his business off of. You could say, like, I think you lean into that stuff too much. And then at that point, you are profiting off these certain things that could come from it. And then Adam's perspective does make sense. Look, I'm having good conversations, getting the guys to open up, having just a great dialogue with them. You're thinking of 10 minutes of the interview where I may ask about something because this guy's been putting it in all of his music. He clearly has beefs. He's made it very apparent that he does. So yeah, I'm going to ask about whatever I want to ask about. Right. And, I'm curious, and I know the viewers are curious. So that's a response to that, and you could kind of just agree to disagree. They weren't with that. They wanted him to say, I profit off of black trauma. This is what I built my business on, and this is all I care about. It's just black trauma and finding ways to monetize that. And that's just not true, honestly. At least as a viewer, maybe I'm just a nut hugger, but I don't think that's true. I think I've gained so much more from the podcast than just hearing about rap beefs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they got great personalities, bro. All these guys are killers.
The full interview.
Not literally. They're great at what they do.
The full interviews of a lot of people, it's like you get to know the person.
Yeah.
And
how long
then
can they really talk
art.
about that?
You know, like it's like, yeah, he does a good job of interviewing the person, asking him his upbringing, what inspired or whatever the fuck it is, and then he gets into the art. And if they created the art, it's like, bro, come on. And also, I think Adam gave a way better interview than Joe Budden on the No Jumper podcast, bro. Joe Budden on the No Jumper podcast just
Joe was terrible. Wasn't answering
shit,
anything,
bro. He was just like, I know what you're doing, man. I know. Lucy knows.
This guy's good. This guy is good.
Bro, it's like, come on. Adam gave you so much good content. Especially, I'm mad props to Adam for holding his own.
Exactly.
Holding this fucking.
And everyone felt like that. I feel like everyone felt like he did that.
On Joe Budden's comments.
And Adam said the one thing that shook his confidence while he was on it was he said to Joe, you really think you're winning this argument right now? And Joe's like, yeah, wait till you see the comments. And then he was like, oh shit. Dang, I didn't even think about how the comments was going to look.
But the comments was looking good on that. Yeah. Some people were like, I'm a Joe Budden stan. But I think Adam is right.
And I am a Joe Budden stan, and I think Adam is right. Maybe I'm a stan of both, man. You got to study the greats, bro, and they're legends in this space.
You know what I kind of compare it to? You know, it's kind of like Adam wants to document what's going on, right? Which is okay, right? Because, like, let's say before I was watching, like, hood vlogs and shit like that. Like, but okay, I might have in the back of my head, I'm like, man, shit shouldn't be like this. You know what I'm saying? My people struggling. We on camera just showing the shit that's going on. Like, this is not great.
People need to see it.
Also, people need to see it.
But people need to see it, and that needs to be documented. And they don't see it as, oh, woe was me. They're like, nah, we get the hood. They excited to get on camera. Like, this is what we got going on over here. This the alley where yada yada got put on. Come over here. This the ice cream lady be over here. So it's like, it's kind of like they're bringing you into their own world in an aspect that people are always talking about, but you never want to really go there and talk to them. So now that people are documenting it, don't get mad about that shit. Like,
okay, I know we've gone on this for a while. We'll wrap it up soon. But okay, but now take that same scenario. Imagine the guy that's looking at the hood. It was like, so who y'all ops? Y'all don't fuck. Okay, what's up? You got a message for him? Then it looks different. Yeah. But when they went to O Block, a guy was specifically like, because he said something like, he's like, ah man, fuck them other guys. Adam, don't cut that out. Don't edit it. And Adam's like, they're asking me, he's like, no, I didn't edit it because he didn't say anyone's name. If he said someone's name, then it's different. I think it's just, there's levels to it. It's different when you're having a sit down and then they say, yeah, so what was the tension with them about? You can easily say, nah, I mean, it's cool. But a lot of people, they want to come up just to air out some shit. And he's actually had people, he said, his words, so I don't know if it's true, hit him up. Yo, I'm trying to get at so-and-so, like, let me come up. And he's like, I'm not going to do it just so you can get at them. But if I'm interviewing you and I'm interested, I might raise the question. It's interesting, and a lot of rappers aren't fun to talk to. They be sitting there just mumbling shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not a crime. Asking somebody about the hot topic is not a crime. That's what every interviewer does ever.
Every great interviewer does that. All the whack ones is not asking shit. They're like, hey, what inspired?
Bro, and then they just kept saying, we had a great conversation, never talked about any of that. Good for you. Now let's compare the views, pussy. Oh, because you were asking salacious stuff. Man, good for you, bro. Right. That's awesome. It's like, we why do you have to curse on your pod? We did a whole podcast, no curse words. It was great. We don't need to curse. Good for you, bro.
That's what Will Smith said when he won his Academy Award. He's like, I can make a rap song without curse words. And he was talking about Eminem and
I
shit.
can hear a joke without slapping a nigga. All right, we all different. You know what I'm saying? We all different.
We don't listen to Will Smith no more, you feel me? We don't listen to Will Smith. So what, you won an award without cursing? Who cares? People still listen to Eminem more, nigga.
Eminem, sheesh. Back then.
Because he curses.
But then, all right, sorry, last thing. It's like if he made the comment that acting like, well, people just like you because you're curse words. You just do curse. No, bro. There's a lot more than that. That's just an aspect.
Yeah.
Show some fucking respect.
You don't even watch the show.
Joe, I don't ever want to come on my unk like this, bro. I don't ever want to do this, but you watch the way you talk about Adam. And you watch the way you talk about No Jumper. And that's how we're going to wrap this up, man. That's how we're going to end this, man.
All right.
I don't want no issues with the JBP.
Nope.
They're my guys.
Yep.
But you better watch.
You better watch.
Before you lose your jumper.
I'm going to talk to you in person.
Get it? The gears were turning. All right, man. We out this motherfucker. Should I play the closing theme?
Wrap it in latex or she'll pay. Fuck.
Closing time.
Close it up. Fuck it up.
It's closing time.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because no one really listens at this point. No one listens at this point. It doesn't really matter. I don't want to have to paste the song and do the end. Closing time.
Yeah, get them vocals, man.
Ooh,
one more drink.
Time.
One more drink.
It's a rap.